Welcome to Judge of Ghana TV. Akwa Baba, Judge of Ghana TV. So, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to all our listeners and viewers. In this special episode of Judge of Ghana interviews, we branch off into the area of sports and we speak to Mr. Oduro Nyarko, the administrative manager of Ghalca, Ghana League Clubs Association. And he's had 50 years experience as a sports administrator in Ghana. So we're going to delve a little bit into his history and whether ways and means, Juju, does it work in football? That's the title of today's episode. Let's listen to Mr. Oduro Nyarko. Good afternoon, Mr. Oduro Nyarko.
Good afternoon, Anthony.
Can we describe you as the longest serving General Secretary of a sports organization in Ghana?
Serving football administrator.
Longest serving football administrator.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
Since 1975.
Since 1975. Wow, that's a long time. So let's start off with how you started in football administration, or did you play football as a youngster? What is your background? How did you?
Good, thank you very much. I would say was a professional teacher.
Right.
Yes. I finished training college way back in 1970 and entered the teaching profession. Then I was posted to Nkoko, where Oko United was based.
Okay.
So the then chairman of Oko United was called Alhaji M.K. Osei, Mohammed Osei. And he came to me one day and said, Mr. Oduro, I can see that you are a football enthusiast. You are young, very vibrant. Why don't you join Oko as the secretary? Because we don't have one now.
Okay.
So Alhaji Osei pulled me into the executive committee of Oko United at Nkoko.
Okay.
And I became the secretary of the club.
Okay.
In 1978.
So how long did you spend as a general secretary for Oko United?
I think 30 years.
30 years?
Yes.
Wow.
From 1978 to year 2008.
Okay.
Before moving on to...
And did you have any other duties like Ghalca or...
No. I was based at Nkoko.
Okay.
So I was teaching and doing Oko as a pastime.
Okay.
Yes, so we'll go and play football during the weekend.
Okay.
Then I report for classes on Monday.
Wow.
Yes, so that's it. If there was a need to play a midweek,
yes,
I'll go out, take permission from my head teacher,
okay,
go and help the club,
okay,
and come back to school the next day. If it's not possible to leave classes, I will stay in school because the teaching was my profession.
Okay.
Oko was a pastime.
Okay.
So the teaching always held sway over the
it was a priority.
Yes, it was a priority. So
it
was teaching first, then. But when I had time, perhaps the school was in session. It was not in session. Perhaps we were on holidays, perhaps something. Then I can go full time.
Now, when 2024 is almost 2025, because it's the 24th of December 2024, and I want to know do you still have a relationship with Oko United Football Club?
Yes and no. Yes, because it's in the blood.
Of course.
I'm a Oko born.
Yes.
I've been secretary for 30 years.
Wow.
And I still have some soft spot, for the club.
You have love.
Yes. I've love for Oko United because it's also Oko that made me
who you are today.
Because Oko gave the platform to be invited into the GFA Executive Council in 1984. I served on the Executive Council from 1984 to 1987. I was still secretary to Oko. Then later, I was also invited to serve on several committees of the Ghana Football Association during Mr. Nyantakyi's time, also through Okwawu.
Okay.
And so I cannot turn my back on Okwawu because they brought.
It was the gateway to your opening.
I have love for Okwawu and do Ghalca work full time. But still, if they need my services, I help them.
Okay. All right. So you're more of like a consultant now. Okay.
Sort of.
Yeah. Anytime they need help. So after 30 years of Okwawu United, when did you actually start working with? Because I know your history goes back with Wild Stars. Yeah, Wild Stars.
Yes. Wild Stars. Yes, that was from 19.
GFA and all that stuff. Yeah.
Wild Stars was from year 2008 to 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, and so when Mr. Nyantakyi's case came,
yes,
then the club was dissolved. It was actually sold out, and then I left.
Okay.
And I was in the house, as a private person.
Yes.
And then Mr. Kujo Fianu.
Yes.
Then he was the chairman of Ghalca.
Yes.
He called me and said, I had a lot of experience in football administration, so he wants me to come and help take up the appointment as the administrative manager of Ghalca, the Ghanaian League Clubs Association.
Okay.
So I didn't decline.
So when exactly did you become the general secretary for Ghalca?
That was in year 2020.
2020, oh, yes. COVID year. Okay.
Yeah, so 2020 up to now,
okay.
I'm the administrative manager for Ghalca.
Okay. So how do you see things, the development of football since you started? So how many years now?
Well, 75 now is about 50 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so
75 till 2025.
How do you see the evolution 50. Of soccer from 1975
till now? A lot of water has
now
passed under the bridge. Seriously.
Yes. Okay.
Football evolves.
Positive or negative?
Both ways.
Okay.
Football evolves.
Okay.
And so the evolution is massive. In the olden days,
yes,
if you look at the form of registration, it was different from now, where cars are exchanged, negotiations take place, and the players are transferred smoothly. Previously, it was not like that. You have to, as it were, capture the player. If you saw a good player, you have to, capture him and keep him until registration day.
So basically lock him in the house.
Exactly. You have to keep custody of the player or the players before you register them. And when you were going to the registration center, it was under heavy armed guard, so that to prevent anybody from even getting the player from you. That was those days. And there was nothing like negotiation where you go to see the club, you negotiate, it's transferred smoothly, cars exchange hands, monies exchange hands, or written notes, how you will defray the debt of transfer and so on. This time it's modern. I think FIFA has actually polished it and Ghana has imbibed it, and so we follow the
So in the past, how would you see it? Was it a case of we just want to win, so we have to make sure we get the best players?
Yes, it's just like now.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody wants to win, and so you have to get the best players. Yeah. But the mode of getting the best players is different.
Okay.
As I said, between 1975, 76, 78, 80, 83, that was where you have to lock the player up. You have to take custody of the player, keep him until registration day. Mm-hmm. And there were a lot of hulabaloo fights, quarrels, you understand, gerrymandering in the arena of football.
Yes.
But now, FIFA has straightened the terrain and everything goes on smoothly. Then you come to kit, the acquisition of kit or registration of kit. In the olden days, clubs just got their apparel that they wanted. Kotoko, we knew, wanted red, and Oko were in yellow. Mm-hmm. But there were various colors that we used which were not registered. We didn't have registered colors. Mm-hmm. So this syndrome of clash of jerseys occurred. Mm-hmm. And believe me, there was no pre-match meetings. You didn't go for pre-match meetings. Just that when the time comes, you have to report on the field, and then so you will see Kotoko in red at Nkoko, Oko United with, because our colors are red, white, and yellow. We may choose to appear in red, and it clashed, and then you didn't know who should change. It delayed kickoff and so on, and so there was a lot of confusion in the wearing of kit or jerseys on the field.
So basically, the administration of football was more archaic.
Archaic. It was colloquial. It was it was not streamlined.
No.
It was just.
It was chaotic.
Chaotic. Yes. Everybody did what he thought was right.
Okay. So
but
was it a lot of fighting?
A lot of fighting, a lot of quarrels. You understand? And then the supporters also got into the fray, and everything was
just a mess.
Yes.
Yes.
In confusion. But now things have been streamlined.
Yeah, professional.
You go professional. Yes, you go for a pre-match meeting. You display your colors. First, you have to register your colors at the GFA, your home and away colors.
That's right.
And then there was the alternative, the third color.
Yes.
So that when you were even appearing, when you are now appearing in your away colors, and it clashed with the home colors of you do a combination of the home and the away, and then it will be different from what. And then so now there is sanity in the in colors.
Okay. In Ghana football.
And so you have seen we've gone a long way where things are now smooth, and then there is sanity in the system. It was not previously like that. A lot of things, and people even did not care what they wore. You see somebody in a Nike shirt and then a Puma shorts, and he was playing football. You understand?
Professional football.
Yes, and the technical team were also in multicolored attire. There was, things have changed. Now you see the colors of the technical bench same, from the coach to all of them.
So the marketing has improved.
Yeah, tremendously. Tremendous. So I think that, and we are heading on, we are still trying to achieve the best. We are doing best practices.
Yeah.
And so we look at what's pertaining in other areas which are good, and then we adopt them. That's what is happening now, and I think it's good for Ghana football.
Okay.
Refereeing has even improved, and even the playing fields have improved.
Give me an example of a notable refereeing incident from those days.
Because there was no inner perimeter.
Okay.
So the referee was at the risk of himself. You understand? He was always at risk. Yes, he was at risk, and that was why they couldn't give up the best. You have to always go towards the decision or what the home team wanted.
Yes.
Because if you fail to do what the home team wanted and they lost, you are in trouble.
So the home advantage was.
It was just too gargantuan. It was just too bad.
Yeah.
The home team always held the referee to ransom.
That's right.
Because if you didn't do what they liked, they will beat you to pulp. That was the situation. There was no they could get onto the pitch at any time because the field was not.
I guess you still have that now in football.
No, but
at the lower
levels. It is because of the play where they play.
Yes.
Without the inner perimeter, without a fortified fence.
I remember one of my first matches that I had. This guy, he was overweight, and he came with a stick. He was going to beat the referee.
See?
I had to basically put the referee into my car and drive him from the venue.
That was then. Safe. But now, almost every Premier League center.
And this was 2011.
Yeah. Every Premier League center has an inner perimeter, fully in place, fully installed. You understand? So it's very good for a spectator to get onto the field and misbehave. The best you can do is to hold them to ransom and hold them in the center of the field. What we call hold them hostage, so that they cannot go. But they will stay in the center of the field and they cannot get there because you are waiting for them to get out of the stadium, and you can't get them because they won't go out.
Yeah, I want to ask you.
Enforcement of police.
In this job as a sports general secretary and sports administrator, do you have any professional training courses you go on?
Yes, for example, I attended the Futuro course in 1992.
Right.
We call it Futuro. It was done by FIFA.
Okay.
It was 1992. We did the Futuro 1, We did Futuro 2 and Futuro 3. 1992, 93, something. And then we did the CAF intermediate.
Is that happening still now?
Yes. No. Well, I don't know the last time that FIFA organized the course. But CAF even did CAF intermediate and then CAF advanced level courses. All those I've attended. And they tell you the nitty-gritties of football administration, which builds, yes, it gives you the armory, the ammunition, you know, to act as a football person. You are armed. When you sit down to administer football, you know what you're about. I believe that FIFA has also been doing.
So it seems like you're a wealth of knowledge. So the question is that obviously you can't do this thing forever. We know what you can live forever. Yes. So how is it in terms of you transferring that knowledge?
Yes, I've been
other people.
Yes, I've been, you know, here for instance at Ghalca, I have my young boy there as the admin assistant.
Okay.
I've been teaching him.
Okay.
And then I teach a lot of people.
Okay.
Those who want to do even the FIFA MSc course, the emissary, the FIFA emissary, what they call them, they used to call them FIFA agents.
Okay.
Now they are FIFA emissary. You know,
they changed it from agents
to emissary. So I've been, you know, coaching them. We come here for tutorials and then I've also tried to put down some notes. I'm doing a book titled Football Administration in Ghana, My Personal Experience.
Okay.
I'm on chapter 11. I hope to complete before.
How many chapters do you think
12.
you have? 12.
Yes.
Oh, so you're almost done.
Yes, and
so hopefully 2025.
Yes, I hope to complete before God calls me. Because definitely, even Methuselah died. So definitely, one day I'll go. I want to leave this legacy for the young one to read.
Yeah.
And they are so explicit. The book is so explicit. Every topic that I pick, I do it practically, you know, to the practical knowledge of the reader.
Yeah.
Because I'm just transferring what I've gone through in football administration in Ghana onto paper. For
very important.
Know. Yes, and you read it and it's practical.
We don't have enough, you know, history on football.
Yes.
A lot of people take what they know with them to the grave.
You know this very interesting topic in Ghana football, ways and means.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Where people think about Juju, you understand?
Yes.
How practical or how true is Juju in Ghana football? I treated the whole topic on Juju, as it were, Juju. And it's interesting. I have 3 scenarios, and I did 3 scenarios in the book with others from House of Oak. House of Oak went to Guinea some time ago, had a penalty. Unfortunately, they said the one who will kick the penalty will die. Who will kick the penalty and score? They were playing against, I think, Guinea or something. Half year club of Guinea. They had a penalty. In the first place, nobody wanted to kick. And then the one who elected himself to kick shot wide because he thought that when he scored, he would die. Because the human has said so. Can you believe that? So it's interesting. That chapter.
Nobody wants to die.
Yes, and that chapter is quite interesting. And I gave 3 scenarios from my personal experience where we're going to play a team. Then the Juman told us to do what we call akwanche. You understand? He gave us some instructions. He said we should get 1 banana from the tree, the banana tree, unripened, with the green type.
Yeah.
We should just pluck it.
Unripened.
Yeah. So we should just pluck the one. One finger, and then cut it into 2. Put 1 in this goal post and put 1 half into this goal post, and that will, in the first half, we'll score 1 goal here. The second half, we'll score 1 goal here. We did same. I did it. In the first half, we score 1 goal here. The second half,
may I ask, what team were you representing at the time?
Okoro United. So we scored 2-0. 1 year, 1 day. It came as it. And he said, you know what? He said, in the first 10 minutes, we'll score the first goal here. In the first 10 minutes, we'll score the goal. He said, in the last 10 minutes, we'll score another goal. In the last 10 minutes, score another. I don't know whether it's true or not. Then we went to Sunyani to play BA United. That was in 1988. Then I went to this Juju man. We had a native Kwawu man there in Sunyani. So he took us to an old man at the outskirts of Sunyani. And he told us that he will do something for us. It has to work up to 6 o'clock. If the match travels beyond 6, the juju, the powers will diminish.
Wow.
And it will not be it will no longer be there for us.
Yeah.
And so we'll play without the juju.
So it's a town-bound
juju. And that was when there was no inspection of colors and registered colors and so on. So when we came, our original color is yellow on the pitch, and Be United too, their color is yellow. When we appeared on the pitch, we were both in yellow, and we didn't know who to change. So that delayed the game for 30 minutes. Originally, we were playing at 4 o'clock. Kickoff was at 4. So when we started at 4:30, it meant that we were going to play beyond 6 o'clock.
Hey, the juju is sports.
So we scored. He said we will score in the regulation time. If it didn't go beyond 6, we will win the game. We scored as at 6 o'clock. We were leading 2-1. But because of the delay, the game had to enter, go beyond 6 o'clock. And then the home team equalized and outscored us.
Wow.
You see how
the juju failed.
What the man told us came true.
Yeah.
You understand? Because he said that after 6 o'clock, the powers will be off.
Yeah.
And indeed, the powers were off at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you can see it. Then, the third one, I went to, we were playing Kotoko, and I went to collect Juju for my team, Oko United. The Juju man told me.
Always you going to collect the Juju?
I was the everything in Oko. The secretary, the team manager, the welfare officer, the Juju crier. So I was doing everything, and I went to do the Juju for the club because we were playing Kotoko and we needed to win. The Juju man said, I should carry the pot.
What year was it?
That was in 1985.
Okay.
The Juju man said, I should carry the pot from Ho to Nkoko. And I paid for 2 in the front seat of the Mercedes-Benz car. So that I'll be alone in the front. So the pot was on my head in the car and the driver, I think he would think that I was a very stupid person.
Was anything coming out of the
No. That's the pot. It was on my head in the car.
Okay.
And then anytime the man changed the gear, he would look at me like that. And I think he said, this foolish man. So I carried the pot to Nkoko. He said I should put it under a table where there's no woman. I told my wife that you shouldn't go near here because that place is sacred. So I kept the pot there, did everything as the man said. Then the match day came. That was Saturday. So on Sunday, I went to the pitch. I was beaming with smiles and you understand, very confident that we were going to win.
Because you believed in
I believe in the yes. Because the man, when I went there, he had a pan, a small pan, and had cola. He would tap the pan, the bottom of the pan with the cola. And then some small ants will come close.
Wow.
Then when he stopped, the ants will go away. Say, yes.
That's power.
That has power. This man has power. He will do again. Say, look on the floor. He will the animals will aggregate. Yes, they will come. Then when he stopped, they will just say, yes. Even the ants understood the sound of Juju. So this man is powerful. Okay. Went to the field and shum, 2-1. Kotoko against us. But the man had told us we will score 2-1 against Kotoko. So I didn't understand. The next day after the match, I went to the man. So I was coming to collect my money. Because what he said did not come true. So he looked into the sky and said, Mr. Oduro, you remember that during the first half, a vulture flew over the goal. I said, oh, no vulture. Oh, man, back, you don't know what you are saying. What didn't you envisage? Why didn't you envisage that a vulture will fly over the goalpost and spoil you and so therefore you counter it? You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
All these scenarios I'm giving to bring the question whether Juju is real in football or not.
Yeah, because
there were times that you do it,
it works.
It works. The other time you don't do it, it doesn't work.
And the question is that would it have worked? Would you still have won If you didn't,
if I didn't go, yes, we could have
that's
won.
the question.
We could have won.
The great unknown question.
You understand?
Yeah.
And at one point, we were going to play. I didn't get Juju, but the boys were expectant. They asked me, "Oh, secretary, so now there's no Juju. Didn't do anything for us." And I said, "Oh, wait, the man gave me. I've forgotten." So I went back to the market, bought blue, destry blue.
Yeah.
Put it in a small jerry can, added water into pop.
Yeah.
And then I came, said, "Yes, wait." So I'll dip my hands in like this and do cross in your behind your knuckles, behind your knee. Okay. You understand? Yes. Just on top of your calves. Yes, the man says I should do it. There was no man. But when I did that, they were jumping.
You were the man.
Yeah, I was the man. So psychologically, the boys thought that I had told Juju, and they played. We won 2-0. You understand?
Yeah.
So
it's all psychology.
The thing is something to do about it. Raise those questions, for people to just
think about
it, whether Juju in 4 works or not. And I cited Kotoko, cited some from Hearts. You love the book. You like the book.
Well, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, chapter 9.
I think
Ways
that
and Means.
This is our first episode. I'll come here from time to time and we'll recollect and take it up from here to other things. Yeah. And so let's end this episode here and we'll come back again.
Right.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Oduro Nyarko.
Yes. I have more stories for you when you come.
Yes. Mr. Oduro Nyarko is the General Secretary of Ghalca.
The Administrative Secretary. Administrative Manager.
Yeah. Oh, your General is changed the title.
Admin Manager. No, here it's Admin Manager. I was General Secretary for COP. But here I am the
Administration Manager. Yeah. So Mr. Oduro Nyarko is the Administration Manager for Ghalca and he's located at Accra Sports Stadium. So thank you for your time and we'll come back again and continue on your stories.
Yes.
Thank you and see you in the next episode.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
I'll be ready anytime.
Bye. That was Mr. Oduro Nyarko, the Administrative Manager of Ghalca, Ghana League Clubs Association here in Ghana. Very, very insightful. I've put together a couple of songs wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year, a prosperous new 2025. And also, I believe that God, the Most High God, is the ultimate. So, though people do engage in ways and means in Ghana football, I personally put my trust 100% in the Most High God. So I don't indulge in anything to do with ways and means. It exists, but I don't put my faith in it. If you like this type of content, like, share, comment, and certainly subscribe. We need to grow this channel going forward towards the end of 2024 and into 2025. I seek to bring you very insightful content on all aspects of life in Ghana, talking to certain personalities, commenting on issues that happen in the country. I want everybody to remember that at Judge of Ghana TV, it is Ghana first always. Bye for now.
I am happy because of Jesus. Oh, the joy in my soul. Holy Spirit fills my life now, making me whole, feeling so bold. Every step in His glory lifts me higher, breaks the mold. I delight in Yahweh, Yahweh, His light, walking, I overcome every trial. when I walk with Jesus. Nothing's insurmountable, no fight. Enemies' plots can't break me. I'm soaring, feeling His might. I always win, see victory. With His love, I always rise. I delight in Yahweh, Yahweh. His light, walking, walking. I overcome every trial, every plan. Oh, the joy that's overflowing. With His power, His love I stand. In His name, no fear I'm showing. With His grace, I hold His hand. I delight in Yahweh, Yahweh. His light, walking, walking. I overcome every trial, every plan.
Christmas is here. It's a time for rejoicing, celebrating Jesus, the Savior who gave us life. Let's share the message, spread the love around. Judge of Ghana TV, let's grow beyond this sound. Thank you for your support throughout the year, oh so kind. God bless you all, Ghana, strong and alive. Together we rise and cheer. As the candles glow, feel the warmth inside. Ghana first, always let our hearts be on guide. In 2025 we grow, the future is bright. Like, share, subscribe, let love be your life. Thanks for your kindness, your comments make us whole. A prosperous new year, let the blessed title roll.
Merry Christmas to you.
To the viewers far and near,
Together we rise and cheer.
Merry Christmas, Ghana, you shine so bright. Bless this land with love, make her great and strong. In every song, in every heart, make joy belong. Celebrate the season, let the love flow. Merry Christmas to you, yeah.
To the viewers far and near.
Far and near. Together we rise this year.